We're gonna talk about skincare today, but also
Here, let's
pride
go
and joy. If it weren't for this,
Like, I'm gonna slug you. I'm gonna slug you.
if it weren't for this,
I'm gonna slug you.
that shows them. That'll learn them something.
I'm gonna
I
slug
would
you.
never have known.
Oh, the name slugging. I'm gonna slug you. It does remind me of slug you. Slug you.
That shows them.
Slug you.
That'll learn them something.
I thought of like when people are like, I'm gonna slug you. I'm not grossed out by the
Pride and joy and
feeling. Like, I'm gonna slug you.
if it weren't for this,
Oh, the name slugging. What was I again? It does remind me of, for some reason when you said slugging, I thought of like when people are like, I'm gonna slug you.
if it weren't for this. Hi, I put hyaluronic acid on my skin sometimes, and then, I'll put petroleum jelly on top of it. I do this to hold moisture into my skin. I recently learned there's a name for it called slugging, and this fucks with me. So we're gonna talk about it. Here is the one reason we're on Dr. Dre's channel, even if we're listening to them talk about a thing that we're fucking aware of. You know what this does? Ooh, it lets you talk to
Got a Latin gorilla cha-cha-gram? Hola! Ay caramba, parry the cha-cha-gram!
stuff. Ooh, it helps you. Okay, cool. So we're here. Here's a quick little do-diddly about slugging.
There's a good chance you've heard of slugging, the trend where you slather petrolatum all over your face. Don't forget, you can use it on other areas of the body. I suggest applying a petrolatum ointment to damp skin on the extremities, like the arms and legs. This is where dryness and irritation are common. This is often neglected territory, and a petrolatum-based ointment can help reduce water loss, leaving the skin soft, supple, and hydrated.
Look at me bat
And
my
because the
eyes
skin
like
of
I
the
did
neck is
this
so
already.
thin, this is a great place to use a petrolatum ointment too to reduce transepidermal water loss that leads to dryness and irritation.
So, as an eczema baddie, I'm aware of this, and it's a thing that means a lot to me, because as an eczema baddie, my skin can be dry and bumpy, and as an eczema baddie, most of my high school career was marked by having a weeping wound on my back, the small of my back that wouldn't stop bleeding constantly, so I couldn't wear pants or go to school. So, we move.
Again, we are going to be talking all about putting Vaseline on your face. This is one of my absolute favorite skincare products. I always have to have Vaseline or one of its cousins, if you will, like Aquaphor or CeraVe Healing Ointment. They're very similar type product. So many uses in skincare, not just for your face, but for your body. It's not just something I love to use. It's actually very commonly used throughout medicine, especially in dermatology. But despite its widespread use, all the love that it gets, there are a lot of myths and misconceptions about Vaseline active penetration. Petroleum jelly is also great for wound healing.
Just look at the smile of Dr. Dray. Dr. D-R-A-Y, not D-R-E-Y, Dr. D-R-A-Y. Andrea, Dr. Andrea. We like her channel. She has the most important thing here. I hate to be the credential fucking snob, but I don't like misinformation that can negatively impact people's healths. So I'm just fucking saying, I will make sure you have this link. Thank you. Let's explain this like a quick eczema baddie should. My skin's dry a lot, and it takes me a lot to keep moisture in it. Usually when I get out of the shower, I don't dry off with a towel. I hit straight to just squeegeeing the shower down. By that point, a lot of my body has started to like tacky up a little bit, so I'm not like dripping or sopping or nothing. And then I'll go ahead and put lotion on. Currently, since I'm out of my preferred brand, I'm giving Elf Beauty a try since they are vegan free and they're vegan friendly and cruelty free. Please do not blend up vegans and use them in your products.
It helps to keep wound beds clean, hydrated, moist. I know people hate that word, but that's really what you want for proper healing so that the skin cells can migrate in and the wound can
Dr. Dray, you
re-epithelialize.
fucking
There are
killed me.
double-blind studies that compare
Fuck you.
to a wound versus an antibiotic ointment, namely bacitracin.
I deserve to
and the
live
studies show
too.
there are no differences
Rude.
in the rates of wound healing between the two. Because petroleum jelly is useful for wound healing, it's also frequently used in the setting of superficial thermal burn. Because petroleum jelly is such a great occlusive, it's a wonderful skin protectant. So anywhere where you have chafing, for example, in the inner thigh area, under the arms, petroleum jelly can protect the skin from chafing, cut down on irritation application and just lubricate the skin. In the diaper area for babies for preventing diaper rash, it's great as a lip balm. Petroleum jelly is a wonderful option for the lips. It's great as a lip balm. The lips are very prone to irritating things getting in and losing water. They have hardly any stratum corneum. It's also very useful for protecting the skin from things getting in.
Also, as a low-key nail care person as well, it also helps you stop nail polish from getting where you don't want it. So you can put down a protective layer of petroleum jelly on your tissues like your skin, and when you're polishing your nails, you're painting them up real nice and they're getting your fucking glow up gotten on. You don't transfer it to where you don't want it.
Most people with atopic dermatitis or rosacea, they find that those water-based products often sting. The risk of allergic contact dermatitis to petroleum jelly is almost non-existent. It's not to say it can't happen, but it's so rare. It makes it a very attractive candidate for moisturizing the skin, especially of people who have skin conditions where they have a problem with their barrier and they're more prone to developing, to becoming sensitized and allergic to ingredients. And because there's no water, there's no need for preservatives. Preservatives are great, don't get me wrong, love them. Not here to demonize preservatives. I love preservatives.
We love to see
it. They can sometimes be contributory to the burning and stinging sensation of certain products, and they also are potential allergens. So this is nice. It's just fewer ingredients overall.
I'm going to give you the links to Dr. Dre's videos that we get to stare at briefly, and hope that you feel tantalized enough to go run your happy ass over there and go say hi to Dr. Dray. Every one of you motherfuckers that says hello to Dr. Dray in her goddamn comments gets us one sunflower emoji closer to having enough sunflower emojis to being happy, or at least finding a modicum of happiness. One of the two. I don't know. I heart you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for letting me be your fucking VOD person and or your streaming bitch. Please, if you don't subscribe to me or you don't follow my channel, fuck it, I'm useless. Go find someone else that's worth it then. I don't fucking know. Thank you for your time though. I appreciate you. Please be well. Fuck it, I'm useless. Fuck it, I'm useless. Fuck it, I'm useless.